Have you heard about Jimmy Whelan's incredible career shift? It's fascinating how he went from being a World Tour cyclist to pursuing triathlon. No way! I knew him from EF Pro Cycling. What made him switch? Well, it's actually a pretty inspiring story. He was feeling burned out from professional cycling and needed a new challenge. Instead of just retiring, he decided to channel his cycling expertise into triathlon. That's quite a transition. I imagine the swimming must have been a huge adjustment coming from a cycling background. Exactly. He basically had to start from scratch with swimming, which is pretty brave for someone who was already at the elite level in another sport. But what's really cool is how he's approaching it. He's taking all the mental toughness and training discipline he learned from cycling and applying it to mastering three disciplines. What are his goals looking like now? It must be quite different from his cycling days. He's actually thinking big. He set his sights on the 2028 Olympics. Pretty ambitious, right? But given his professional sports background and determination, it's not as far-fetched as it might sound for someone new to triathlon. That's incredible. It really shows how transferable high-level athletic skills can be. Has he talked about what's been the biggest challenge in this transition? From what I understand, it's been about learning to balance training for three sports instead of just focusing on cycling. Plus, there's the whole mental adjustment of going from being at the top of your game to essentially starting over in some aspects. It's actually really inspiring. Shows that it's never too late to pivot and chase new dreams. Even when you're already successful in one area. Absolutely. I think that's the biggest takeaway from his story. Sometimes what looks like a step back can actually be a leap forward in a new direction. His journey really demonstrates how elite athletes can reinvent themselves while building on their existing strengths.